Heartbeat to the beat of the drum. Boom, boom. Shame that you came here with someone. Hello, arms. Let's make the most of the night like we're gonna die young. Hello, chat. Happy night. Can I call this morning? Don't even think it's morning for Americans anymore. Hello. I missed you. How you doing? I missed you. Got anything to tell me? Hello, welcome Fred, welcome Vale, Eva, Bev, hello, welcome Browser, welcome BT, welcome Curry, welcome North, welcome Infernal, welcome Zax, Bomb, Pika, hello, Karas, thank you for the sub, thank you, welcome Patrick, Shy, Collector, ASV, Legend, hello. Wow, it's been a while since I've done a stream on a Saturday. Which is so silly because I feel like so many more people are here on Saturday. I missed the little Saturday beans. Hello, anyone that can only watch me at the weekend. I'm sorry.
Lydia, we missed you 3,000
It's been a while.
more huggies.
I missed you too, Christian. Thank you very much.
Hello, what a surprise. Lydia is here for an epic day. My favorite awesome streamer, hee.
Surprise, I know. I haven't been live on Saturday and I don't know how long, but it feels like a long time. It feels like a long time. So hello, welcome in. How's your weekend going, chat? I know how your Friday night went, but I don't know how your weekend went. Well, I know how your Friday night went if you were watching stream. Yeah, we had a late crazy night. Not to give anyone that wasn't here FOMO, but you really missed out. Yeah. But whatever we were doing was cooler than whatever you were doing. Yeah, it'd be like that. Okay. Was it a great night? Okay, let me. Yes, I do have hidden cameras in your house.
Lydia,
what now?
last stream you said if
What
I
now?
make it to this stream you bully me. Realization also I got a new badge. Peepop blush.
Oh, Ventus, let me see your new badge. And also, I said I would bully you if you redeemed bully. Would you like to be
Dang, you
bullied?
totally got me with the FOMO.
My bad. Okay, to preface, yes, it was. It was a good night. It was a very good night. Chad, I was looking forward to showing off all the time that I put into Scarlet Witch. And that's not going to be tainted by the end. Okay, we don't talk about the end. Okay, I was bullied. It is what it is. Okay, I'm still proud of myself. I don't think I played that badly. In hindsight, I should have, switched to support and then stayed on someone who was really strong. But I had my sleepy tea. So my brain wasn't working at full capacity after I had my sleepy tea. Yeah. Bab, your dog's name is Milo. Right? Did I remember that from you? Wrong! Milo, what? No, it wasn't wrong. No, it's not wrong. Wait, am I being gaslit? No, it's not. No, it's not wrong. For anyone that wasn't there yesterday, I said that I would remember his dog's name to show that I remember everything ever in chat. I do remember everything ever in chat. I do. Why did I optionally just read that? Spirit! Thank you for the 5. Thank you. And thank you for the hype chain, Spirit. Thank you for starting that. I appreciate it. Can someone tell me what it is? Or is everyone just gonna say that I'm wrong? Does anyone Mio? Guys, I accidentally added an L. My bad, I added an L. I added an L. I'm sorry. I optionally read that comment out loud because I wanted to prove how good of a streamer I was. Not a good look, my bad. Well, Sorry about that. LL streamer, my bad. Okay, chat. Oh yeah, for anyone wondering why I'm so late to stream today, mind your own business. Sorry. Okay, what I meant to say is, yeah, I forgot to set Alexa to an hour later. So I didn't mean it. I forgot to set Alexa to an hour later. So then when I got off stream at midnight instead of 11, you know, I have like zero willpower after stream, right? Because I'm like really tired from stream, right? And so if I have Alexa playing, then she tells me what to do. She tells me to brush my teeth. She tells me to floss, you know? She tells me to do roly-polies on my bed. She tells me to get changed, you know? But if I don't have Alexa telling me what to do, then I just procrastinate all night. So as a result, I went to bed at like 4 a.m. and then I woke up at like 2:30. I don't really know what the day's gone actually. And then I got ready while watching the Phase subathon. And then I went out and got some blueberries and I got a salmon salad, and then I came back and...
Happy Canadian Thanksgiving, Lydia. Peepo blush spinny.
That's about it, actually. Oh, happy Thanksgiving to Canadians. Oh, my little Canadians. I've only ever met amazing
So you can't
Canadians.
live without Alexa home notes.
Yes. Well, I procrastinate a lot more if I don't have Alexa. Like it's like as soon as I turn off stream, or like as soon as it goes 11:30 normally, right? She starts playing jazz music and telling me to like do stuff, you know? Because it takes all the willpower and like motivation out of stuff if like you have someone telling you to do the stuff, right? It's like a life hack. It's actually so good. But when I don't have Alexa, because I've become dependent on Alexa, it then means that I can't cope. I can't adult chat. I can't do it. I don't like Alexa. She gives me the creeps. You know, it's actually crazy. So my mom gave my stepdad as a present an Alexa when I was like 13 or something, and he was like, I don't want that ish in my house listening to me, right? So that's how I got my first ever Alexa, right? And I loved my personally, I feel like I don't yap about anything of any significance.
Where can I get a shorty name Alexa Peepop blush?
A shorty name Alexa off Amazon. Oh my gosh, you want to know something crazy? I'm pretty sure Amazon makes a loss on Alexas. Possibly to steal your data, but maybe not. I don't know. Please don't hate me, Jeff Bezos. But I'm pretty sure they make a loss on Alexas for some reason, because they make money in other ways if you have an Alexa. Yeah, which was a little sus, but that's what I heard, but it also could be fake news. But yeah, when I was like 13, my stepdad was like, I don't want that ish around my house listening to me. So I was like, I'll have it. So then I had it in my room. But I remember the first Alexa I got was like a big one. See, this one's like a tiny mini one, right? It's like a circle. But the one I used to have was like the bigger mumbo jumbo one. And it always used to wake me up in the night because I sleep talk. This one doesn't actually wake me up in the night that much, but the big one did. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend having it in your room if you're going to get a big one, because like all of a sudden I'd be woken up and there would be like a circling light and hello, thank you for the sub and the hype train. Thank you. There'd be like a circling light. And she would be like, sorry, didn't catch that. Actually, I think that's Siri. She said something along those lines, but yeah, needs a physical robot to feed her in 5 years. Damn. You know what? If there is a physical robot to feed me, why would I say no? Like,
Alexa,
why?
Tell Lydia to wash the black skirt.
Oh, what the fuck? Captain, what do you mean? This is a new black skirt, actually. First ever wear. As you can see, very shiny, very clean. It has never been put in the washing machine, but only because it's a new one. My new order came. It does not look nibbled on. Why would you even think that I'm nibbling on my clothes? And well, thank you for the gifted to Office Man 99. Hello, Office Man 99. How you? You're more than an office man.
I can't afford an Alexa.
You're more
I
than
only
that.
have Google Assistant, not the same pain.
Google Assistant. What is that? Is that not just like an Alexa? Oh, is that like Siri?
If the robot can cook the food
Nexus?
before feeding you, we wholeheartedly support that.
If the robot can cook the food before... Bro! Do I look like I've got food poisoning? Christian! Thank you for the 5! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. What do you mean kinda? I do not kinda look like I have food poisoning, bruh. Thank you, Christian. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Vantas! Thank you for the gift to Alexa user. I'm assuming Alexa user is not currently in chat. Okay, anyways, do you have a job? Damn. No. Rob. Would you believe me if I were to tell you that I'm doing my job right now? Does this count? They're calling me jobless. It's a full-time job being Lydia, I'm sure. Hold on, is that supposed to be an insult? Unemployed classic. Okay, guys. I had a hard day's labor today. Woke up at 2:30 p.m. Watched the Phase subathon. Went and got blueberries and a salmon salad. It's been a long day. What do you mean? It takes energy to go. And lad, thank you.
Lydia, don't ever get a day job. It takes all the fun out of life. Self-employed Lydia rocks.
Self-employed. I am a sole trader. Please do not sue me. I am not a limited company. If I get sued, then that would be very bad. Not that there's anything to sue me for. Just put the fries in the bag. Well, you know, I think it depends on what your day job is. You know, lots of people like their day job. I have some friends that enjoy, well, they have day jobs like at university. They don't have jobs anymore. Now they're out of university, they can't get jobs, but before and during university, they could get jobs. But yeah, put the mascara in the bag, sister. You know what? I would find, okay. If I were to have any, okay. Chat, what would be your dream job in the whole world? I feel like if I wasn't allowed to do streaming or anything to do with social media, and I had to get a job tomorrow, because I want to be a scientist, but if I had to get a job tomorrow and I couldn't just, you know, you can't just really show up as a scientist. I don't think you would be solving very much stuff and making very groundbreaking revelations if you just showed up on the job as a scientist. Nothing pointless. Whatever job gives you the most amount of money for the least amount of work based. Oh my gosh, you know something crazy? My dad, for 2 years, he did like nothing and he got paid. So when I was a baby, right? My dad was on like so he like worked for an American company. Like most of the companies that my dad has ever worked for are American companies. Which, how messed up is this, by the way? American companies, most of them, when you go to work for them, you have to sign this thing to like say it's okay. I'm like, because it's a law in England that you're only allowed to work a certain amount of hours, right? But when you have to go to work for an American company, they make you sign a form to say, I'm okay with working more hours than the legal limit. Crazy, because Americans work a lot more than English people, right? Insane. But So when I was a baby, okay, he had a boss in America, and the boss was like AFK or something. I don't really know what was happening, but the boss never gave him anything to do. So for the 2 years when I was a baby, like he like basically just like babied me while my mum went off to work because he was working from home, but he wasn't actually doing anything like for 2 years on like a good amount of money. And then like the boss got fired because he was like obviously bad. And then a new boss came in, realized my dad hadn't been working for 2 years and fired him. But you know, he got 2 years of pay. Like, isn't that crazy? He got 2 years of pay for like not doing anything. W. Gordo. I mean, to be fair though, he didn't like, it's not like he was asked to do anything, and he got fired for not doing anything, but he wasn't asked to do anything because his boss was AFK. Anyways, sounds like a nice gig at the time. Well, yes, I think it definitely was. But yeah, honestly, I'm probably a different person as a result of that butterfly effect because you know, my dad was like present from my baby years teaching me quantum mechanics and stuff that I will never remember. But he used to like read me like science books and stuff.
I don't know if you are aware.
For it to go into my unconscious.
A mad scientist is pretty much self-employment. Plus, it's the most rewarding form of science.
I don't know if that's necessary. Okay, I don't know if jobs as mad scientists are very common. I feel like most jobs as scientists, you have like, you know, deadlines.
You're doing great job, Lydia Pug.
And Gal, thank you. Like my best friend, she did neuroscience, and she's like still doing like PhD or whatever. But when she gets out, like they're kind of like very strict on the kind of research you have to do. And a lot of the time, which is like kind of sad, but like when you're in like younger years, that sounds like I'm an infant. I mean, when you're like lower down in the ranks of something like research, normally all the creds go to like your higher ups, even if you're the one that did most of the work, you know? So it's like, say you found like a great groundbreaking thing where like, okay, say I was like, oh my gosh, isn't it? If I didn't start streaming, I would be in the workforce right now. Instead, I'm unemployed. But like, okay, say right now, I'm obviously like, I would be new and oh my goodness. Borrow! Thank you for the 10. Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you for the hype train and thank you for the 10, Borrow. Thank you. Mwah!
I don't know what your secret is, but you are always looking so beautiful.
Thank you, Exotic. I don't have a secret. I'm really not. I just, you know, I think like, you know, when you're like, you know, when you like look at a specific person for a long time and you start to view them differently from how they are. It's probably just that. But thank you. Stare at me for longer. And 11 hours of sleep a day. Oh, that's all for the brain power. Yep. It's the baby blood she gets in an IV. Just to confirm, I am not injecting baby blood into me. How insane is it that some people actually do that? Like, would you not feel a little weird knowing that you've got the blood of a fetus in you? Actually, I feel like that might be the same with implants. If you got like a hard implant, how insane is that? Like, chat, you can live, like you can stay alive while someone takes your heart out and replaces it with another heart. What? Huh? Like you can live with no heart for, well, not forever, you know. It's probably quite uncomfortable, and you know, you probably would not do it for the fun of it, but you can still do it, which is crazy. And lungs at the same time. You can have no heart and no lungs at the same time.
I don't think that's how open heart surgery works.
Wait, hold on. Is it not? Yeah. You take one heart out and put the other one in. Something like, I don't know really how they would do it a different way to that. Something like that.
Surely you have already told us all your secrets. Only they were hard to find in what you told us, Smile.
Yes. I have said everything. Every secret you know about me. I'm an open book, chat. There's nothing you don't know. Ash! Ash! Ah!
Lydia, I might be going to TwitchCon next year in Rotterdam for my first time and I can't wait.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait either. I can't wait either. Trust me, I'm so excited.
The field of science is kinda messed by economic interests up. That's why I advocate for mad science by individuals without supervision or employer-driven monetary goals.
Aji, thank you for the 20 gifted. Very much so. Welcome everyone that just got gifted a sub. Thank you. And thank you for the level 9 hype train. And okay, but you know, you can't really just like show up and be a mad scientist, right? Like you have to have like a lab and a like really expensive equipment. To make any progress, you can't just like do it in your Guys, as a mad scientist, I have come to the conclusion you have too much broccoli in your diet. It's not a good look. Yeah. As a mad scientist, okay, working in my bedroom, I have come to the conclusion, I have had the revelation, you should cut out the veggies. You should have some, but you're having too much. It smells like you're steaming them. And Maz, thank you. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Everyone should be eating exclusively ready meals like me.
I would go to Rotterdam next year, but EU doesn't accept Americans like me.
What?
Joking,
Yes,
I really
they do.
want to go Peepo blush.
You should. You should. Yeah, also I would be maybe living in America when I go to the TwitchCon next year. Oh yes, I'm trust me, I'm the most excited person in the whole universe for TwitchCon next year. I feel like every time I miss a TwitchCon for some reason, I like build up so much hype for the next one. Yeah, I don't want to talk about TwitchCon right now because I'm actually going to get I think I'm going to have the biggest FOMO in my entire life this TwitchCon. Because I know how fun America TwitchCon is now, right? Like it's so, like the American TwitchCon is so big, which I find crazy because I feel like there's not way more American people on Twitch than like European people. But way more American people go to the American TwitchCon than European people go to the European TwitchCon, right? And Justin, thank you. They all speak English.
You only need training in science. Funding comes in many forms, especially if you have an accompanying cult following or a friend/partner with a cult.
Oh, chat, would you fund
what do you
my
mean next year? Not this year? What did I miss?
Wait.
Just marry a US American.
Bro, I'm not going to marry an American to get a green card. That is bad. Don't do that. And Neuro, thank you for the sub. However, I've said this before. Okay, how do I say this? I feel like, and Sassy, thank you. I feel like Americans are really, what's the polite way of saying this? C-blocked. They're really C-blocked. I don't know a better term for it. They're really what's the word? They're really blocked from the rest of the world, right?
American TC was so much fun, especially meet you and some of the community members. I really hope I can meet the EU community next year. Prej.
Yes, me too, really badly, me too. Like, okay, for example, say there was a girl in the world, okay, named Bethany, okay? And then there was a boy in the world named Bethan, okay? And Bethany was in England. Oh, okay, Bethany was in Germany and Bethan was in France, you know? And thank you for the sub, thank you. And Bethan was in France and they started playing Valorant together, okay? And then they were like, oh, I really like you, okay? Then they would probably go to Germany or go to France and meet each other and maybe stay a while in the countries and get to know each other and start dating, you know? I don't know, maybe, okay?
Blocked. He say that to my freedom. Bethany and I would live happily.
Blocked to say that. Okay,
Lydia, please
but
don't
you wouldn't.
marry me. But
And
I
this
would
is
like
why.
the chance to show you that Germans do have a sense of humor.
Oh, Germans definitely have a sense of humor.
Pretty sure
Definitely.
I'm already funding your science experiments, including cooking experiments for sure.
That doesn't count. I want to experiment on you guys. Chat, would half of you guys fund me experimenting on the other half of you guys? But yeah, okay, it's like say Bethany was from Germany, Bethan was from France, okay? They got to know each other over the internet, which is, I feel like most of the, like nowadays, I feel like that's probably how most people get to know each other, right? And then they go meet up and, you know, see if they like each other. But if Bethany was in Germany and Bethan was American, what happens? Okay, Bethan could go to Germany, yeah. But Bethany couldn't go to America. She can't go to, like, she can't do anything in America. She can't earn money in America. That's illegal. That's illegal. Okay, because that would be breaking the ESTA. And even if she could only, oh wait, no, okay. And yeah, even if she wasn't earning money, she could only be there for 3 months. Imagine Bethany goes to America for 3 months, and after 3 months, in order for her to stay, she's like, okay, I either need to break up with Bethan or get married to him. Like, why is that a thing? Like, you don't want to marry someone after 3 months of, okay, well, I wouldn't want to marry someone after 3 months of knowing them, right? Gotta knock her up. You have to, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Breakup or marriage? I know, it's crazy. Americans don't want Europeans stealing their women. Yeah, but it works both ways. What do you mean? Like, that's just, there's more people in the world for both people. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Is Dan Clancy single? I'm pretty sure he's married with kids. Why are you asking
There's
Williams?
There's a thing called the Visa Waiver Program, where people can visit the US for up to 90 days with only their passport.
Yes. Yeah. So 3 months, right? Okay. So Bethany could technically go to America for 3 months unless she's me and got blocked from America. But Bethany is not me. Okay. So she could go to America for 3 months. No, but she wouldn't be able to earn any money because that's illegal. But she could go for 3 months with Bethan. Okay, but after 3 months, she would have to break up with Bethan or marry him. Actually, hold on. No, I just figured it out, okay? She couldn't after 3 months because she has to marry him. So after like 2 months, she would be like, okay, am I going to have to marry him in the next month or go home? By month 2, she has to figure out if he's the one. Which I feel like, you know, that is a lot of pressure. That's kind of messed up. So I feel like that is a big barrier for Americans that they don't even realize is a barrier. You know, maybe, okay, chat, when you're in a lobby, okay, and you're smurfing, okay, and the lobby is you and 4 baddies, okay, but the baddies are all European and you have an American accent, okay, and you start being like, heaven, I don't know what that means, but it's something in Valorant, okay? And you're like, heaven, that like, it's not worth talking to him because I might fall in love with him, but I can't because he's American. I don't know, literally food for thought. Anyways, not sure I've ever heard of having to get married within 7 months of dating. No, I'm talking about 2 months. 2 months of dating. Yeah. Can we watch this song music video, please? I think that contains naked women. Sure. But it would probably be the last thing that I ever did on Twitch. Yeah. And thank you, Faisy. Thank you very much. Thank you. 7 months is quick. Do you really ever know a person, though? Do you really ever? You know, you can think that you know them after 3 years. You know? You think you know them after 10 years.
But
But
Lydia,
people
some
change.
people get married after the first date realization.
Some people get married after the first date. Yeah, but what's the success rate of that? Unless they're like forced to get married after the first date. You know, my parents got married within a year of knowing each other. But okay, I think it was a bit different for my parents because they were both like very career orientated. And then my mom got to 38 and my dad got to 39. And they were like, I should probably have a kid while I still can. But like, I don't really think either of them actually wanted a kid that much. So then they just like got married and had a kid. But then they were like, nah. So then like they only had one. But you know what? I'm really happy that happened in hindsight. I'm really life story kind of tragic. You know, I think well, okay. I feel like if you're on the edge of having children.
He didn't say how long after the first
date. And by edge
date.
I mean he didn't say how long after the Oh. Yeah, that's a good point. I feel like if you're like 50, I feel like if you're like 50-50 about having children, you probably shouldn't have children. I feel like unless you're like really down to have children, then
So you're
then
saying
you
you're
probably
the child that never wanted pointless.
No, because they did want me, okay? But no, because okay, you know what I don't like? I had really toxic friends growing up, right? And they were always like, you were an accident. because my parents got married, like they got pregnant like 2 months before they got married, right?
Much time choosing who to marry.
I know.
Life
it's so
is about
mean.
marrying
it
the
was
wrong
so
person
flipping
and
mean.
trying
It was
fix
so
each
mean.
other while hiding it from the kids.
Whoa, wait. People spend too much time choosing who to marry. Life is about marrying the wrong person and fixing each other while hiding it from the kids.
Sometimes
Maybe.
you
I
fall
don't
in love
know.
instantly and knowing the person is not part of that.
I don't know if you can fall in love instantly, honestly. I feel like you can find the other person very attractive and be like, ooh, I would like to have your genes. But I feel like you can't love someone instantly because you don't know them. You just know what they look like and know they're like small talk. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like you can be like, they are compatible, but you can't fall in love with them. That is not a normally process. Okay. Yeah. So my kids, my friends as a kid were always telling me that I was an accident because my mum was slightly pregnant when she got married.
But personality is where love comes from.
Yeah, which you learn over a long period of time, right? Which is like so not true. Okay, they just wanted to like have a kid faster because they were both like nearly 40. So then they were like, let's just do everything quickly. And then my mum had champagne at her wedding.
Like their trousers are yeah.
Do you mean jeans like trousers? Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Yes. How can you be slightly pregnant? You have a few cells. I was the few cells. You have a few cells, yes. I think most people don't mean to have kids. What? No way. I mean, obviously your parents probably wouldn't tell you if you're an accident, pointless. But I wasn't. But now in hindsight, your parents probably wouldn't say if you were, but I wasn't, but if you are, you know what I mean? But I disagree. I feel like surely most people want, women want kids, men have to pretend they want them.
I hope someday to hear that you have fallen deeply in love.
No,
love
that's
at
not
first
true.
sight is a great experience to have.
Love at first sight. No, but
you
I
weren't
don't.
an accident, you were a blessing, Peepo cute.
Thank you, Rosa. I appreciate. You always do the right thing to say. But no, I disagree. Because you can't love. Okay, you can find someone very attractive at first sight. You can think they're compatible. You can fall in lust, but in a not weird way. You can fall in lust with someone. Why did I even say that? But like, if you don't know the person, if you don't know anything about them or their personality, then you don't love them. You just love the way that they look and the way you initially think that they are. You know what I mean? I disagree. Your crushes were out of lust? Question. Well, okay, first of all, no. Second of all,
meeting you in TC Rotterdam was my best weekend, and I want to meet you again next year.
Yes, it will happen. It will happen. I'm very, 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 very excited. Love at first sight ruined. No, but I just feel like you don't know who that person is. You can't be in love with someone that you don't know. That's like, okay, I feel like also everyone I've known for a very long time.
I may not be an
even if I haven't talked
but
to them.
I know I belling on the streets because there were accidents happen pain.
Don't worry, my parents tell me I'm not an accident, but I know I belong on the streets because that where accidents happen. Wait. So your parents are telling you that you're not an accident, but you believe that you are an accident. Just don't believe it.
Your mother considered herself only halfway pregnant. Could this be the reason for the indecision in your life?
Wait, hold on. Does that make me only half of a person? Okay, wait. Like, have you guys ever had in your life, right? Okay, you don't know someone very well, okay? But you're like, oh my gosh, this person is amazing. So then you start thinking of scenarios and like creating a person in your head. And then you realize they're actually completely different to the person you thought. It doesn't need to be in like, it can be like a friendship sense. It can be in any sense. It doesn't need to be in a weird sense. But I feel like that is like what would happen if you fell in love at first sight. You would fall in love
Lydia,
with who you think the person is.
You are very wise. Looks may fade with time, but true love lasts.
Yes. Thank you very much. Did this happen with you and Sydney Sweeney? Okay, I don't know Sydney Sweeney's personality at all. I don't know what she's like as a person. You know, I'm sure she is a great person, but I do not
at first sight
know what
is more
she's
than
like.
that. It is chemical and spiritual. You feel their aura. The
I agree
reason you
with
feel
chemical.
it is not possible is because you have not experienced it. I held the same beliefs as you.
I held the same beliefs as you in the past until I met one. No, but okay. I agree with chemical, right? I feel like pheromones are a big thing. Like you smell someone, okay? And while you're smelling them, you smell pheromone. Okay, did you know that you are attracted to people with similar DNA from
Almost
you?
Monday, and that means almost a new work week.
Max, bro, it's literally Saturday night. What do you mean almost Monday? but like similar DNA, but very different immune systems. If you have a very different immune system from someone else, then you're more likely to be attracted to them. Yep, because then you're like more immune to like more different diseases and cold and stuff like that. So I agree, it's chemical, but that doesn't mean true love. Like, you can see them, okay? And you can be like, wow, we would have really healthy children, okay? And then you could get to know them and you could be like, their personality does not go with mine, you know? And thank you for the two. Thank you. Lydia's a pheromone maxer. Oh yes, and just to confirm for anyone that was considering it, not showering does not mean that you have a better chance of the baddie thinking that you have good pheromones. Just remember that, okay? Whatever you see on TikTok, not showering is not gonna help you. It's probably going to make it worse, you know? It's unconscious pheromones. And, but, you want to know something crazy?
Pheromones are fundamental. It is way hard to love or even be around someone who your body rejects by their scent.
Yes, but you don't need to not shower to do that.
In 10 years we will stop seeing other humans and all have robot girlfriends/boyfriends selling all our secrets to Amazon.
I don't think so. I feel like something like that would never happen.
Cookies for it so far, no luck. Cry myself to sleep.
Okay. Whoa. Okay, chat. Do you believe? Okay, yeah or nah? Do you believe that in
Lydia,
10 years would have AI
girl
boyfriends
in my
and
class
girlfriends?
said that she liked me and I sent a thumbs up emoji. And the day after I met her in the store and she just gave me the thumbs up emoji and walked away. You don't like a new work week?
What? I do. I think Monday is the third best day of the week. Well, it also depends what your job is, if you like your job or not. If you like your job, then definitely. Hold on. Let me just read this TTS again, for anyone that didn't quite process it the first time. Lydia, am I cooked? A girl in my class said she liked me, and I sent a thumbs up. And the day after I met her in the store, and she gave me a thumbs up and walked away. Faith, I am sure you're an amazing person, but I hate you. I'm sorry, I hate you. The amount of emotion that brings up for me. You're bad. You're bad. That's horrible. Okay, actually, it depends if you like her or not. Okay. Actually, a similar thing happened to me. But the other way around. I had a crush when I was in school.
I'm the guy who says on Monday 7 a.m. almost weekend.
Good! That's good. Well, congrats. It's nearly Monday, Max. Congrats. I had a crush when I was in school. He told me I looked like the babysitter from Mr. Incredibles. And then, about 2 years later, clearly I found that Riz. About 2 years later, I told him on Snapchat that I liked him. I said word for word, I like you. And he said, cool. I think that changed me as a person. I genuinely think that I would have gone a completely different life path, and I would have a different personality, and everything about me would be completely different. Call me fake for adapting to my situation.
She also blocked me after the thumbs up emoji.
Oh my gosh, she blocked you! I blocked him! Wait, that's actually uncanny. Okay, well, I'm obviously biased. From my point of view, FaZe, what are you doing? Literally, what are you doing? Okay, okay. Do you like this girl or not?
Lydia
what do you want out of the situation?
Guy didn't know to read it as friendly or romantic. Clearly his fault. Sippy cup.
You don't message someone out of the blue saying, I like you as a friend. Who just randomly messaged someone, I like you, but they're like, oh, just kidding, as a friend, actually. Especially
Remember,
if you don't really talk. Thank you, Christian, thank you. But okay. Yeah, no, FaZe, I really want your opinion on this. Do you like her and you were just being awkward? Because that could be a thing. But then if you also don't like her, that's okay. But I feel like there are really good ways to handle it. As someone who has thought long and hard about this situation, I feel like I can help you, because she probably will hate you and want to sabotage your life right now. I mean, it's kind of your fault for putting the thumbs up, but I can get you out of the situation.
Stay hydrated, stay drunk if 18 plus.
Stay hydrated, stay drunk if 18 plus. Wait, whoa.
I messaged someone
that's a good
I like
idea.
olive juice and it autocorrect to I love you story of my life pain.
What? I messaged someone I like olive juice and it autocorrected to I love you story of my life. Why would that? Oh my gosh, I have an autocorrect on my phone that I never got rid of. I always forgot to. If I type in HHH, it autocorrects to dear sir/miss. Really sorry to bother you. I hope you're having a good day, comma, and then from Lydia Wilson. That's my autocorrect when I type HHH in. Because it was the start of an email. So if I was ever writing to my teachers on email, which I would do a lot, then I would just write the same thing out every time. So I put HHH and it would like auto do that for email. But then I've just like never put it off. So yeah. Once in every like year, I accidentally do that. Normally you would have set that. Okay, but what if it was like a long time ago? I think it was during COVID. I was just writing a lot of emails to teachers. I don't know. That is a tech savvy thing to do. Chat, if you don't know, okay, you can do that, okay? If you type something really often, okay, then go into your iPhone. I can't remember how to do it, but just look up online and it will tell you. Go into your iPhone, okay, and then type like HHH autocorrect, and then the thing that you type often, and boom, I've saved you like 10 minutes of your life to watch stream. 10 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for the 20. Thank you. Very much, Sam. Thank you, Browser. Thank you. And welcome everyone to Discord Kids to the stuff from Browser. Thank you. Also, hold on. That's the laziest thing I've ever said. Being quick is not being lazy. That's like, oh, I could cook my food, but instead I get ready meals. Is that lazy? No, it's just time saving. And then with that time, I do other things more productive, like watch the Phase subathon. But to be fair, I was watching the Phase subathon while I was getting ready. I wasn't just sat there watching it or typing W. I was getting ready while I watched it. Any interesting highlights from the Phase subathon? No. I was watching Jason the Ween on a Stairmaster.
Test. My previous attempt to cheer was declined 3 times.
Oh, wait.
Not due to auto mod.
Oh, sorry about that. I was watching Jason the Ween. Yes, Ween, like Ween. Yeah. I was watching him on a Stairmaster, and every 50 subs, they would raise the. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. What? What? Oh my gosh. What? Holy moly. Whoa. Face. Thank you for the 200 gifted. Oh my goodness goshness. I do not have a Stabmaster. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Face. Thank you. Face up. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm assuming your name is Faze because you like Faze. Thank you so much. Wow.
I'm not saying anything about your fashion or style, but your jumper reminds me of the classic TV show Jungle Run. Good times.
Wait, hold on.
Forget
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Sis got the marmonettes.
Wait. What is a marmonette? What is a marmonette? Well, guys, I wore this outfit because it's like old. And I wanted to play The Witcher, which is like old. I want it to be cohesive, right? Smart, right? Yeah. Thanks. Crickets.
My teacher was a volunteer barman festival, so I see him in the weekend and in the week.
Oh my gosh, is that weird? Like, is it weird to like bump into your teacher?
I only watch FaZe Kazan because of his Peepo DJ skills base.
Well, okay, I watched Jason the Ween do a Stairmaster. And every 50 gifted subs, they would raise the speed. And then I watched Adept do football. He was playing football. And then I watched Lacey and Cinna for a bit. Guys, I watched, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wait. Oh my goodness. FaZe, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're crazy. Oh my goodness. Wowie. Thank you. He saw you spam W in FaZe chat, so he gifted. Thank you, FaZe, so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Wow. Okay. Chat. Oh, flip-a-doodle. Okay, we have a busy day today. Oh, I have a question really quick.
My teacher was also my old workmate and he know me since birth.
Known you since birth? Hold on, did he give you like good grades? Is that like a good thing? Like you're like in with the teacher, so then he like gives you good marks and like sneaks in what's on the test. Oh, thank you for the tissues as well, Chad. I appreciate that.
No.
No. Okay, that's fair enough. I won't tell anyone. It's fine. It's fine. He was his dad. Okay, Chad, would you want your parent working at your school? Like, is that a W or L thing to happen? Because no, my best friend, her mum worked at the school, right? Just like not like teaching us, but she was like just like a fill-in teacher, right? Okay. My best friend became head girl. I'm not saying that it was because of that situation, but like she was also very dedicated from year 7 to being head girl, but like so was everyone. So was I. I don't mind though. Honestly, I was actually not dedicated to being head girl. I was dedicated to being head girl to start with, but then I was like, oh, you have to do public speaking. So I didn't want to. And then COVID happened. So you could be head, like you got to be head girl and you didn't even need to public speak in the end. But I would have been able to do that, so it's fine. What is head girl? Hold on, do you guys know what head girl is? Sounds sus.
Living with parents, imagine also having to see them every day at school on.
Yeah, you would like go into school with them and like probably not get the bus as well.
I didn't get to spend the budget I had for last Friday. I changed plans a bit from straight up cheering to the following.
Oh my gosh, what is... Lad. Lad! Lad! Holy... Lad! Thank you for the 100. Oh my goodness. And anyone that got gifted a sub from anyone today, please remember to say thank you very much. Wow, Lad, thank you. And happy anniversary again. Thank you so much. Thank you. I very much appreciate it. Thank you. And I'm sorry that the IRL stream was a little scuffed as well. Thank you, Lad. We call it student boy and president out of England. Hold on, wait. Val Victorian. Chat, what is that? Something like that. Valedictorian. But so I don't know how to pronounce it. But valedictorian, that I think is the equivalent of head girl and head boy. But I don't think it's exactly the same because I feel like American schools are much bigger. So I feel like being valedictorian is like much more of a flex. How many people are in the average American school? I think it's like 8,000 or like 10,000, right? It's like flipping massive. There were 2,000 people in our school. So technically it's cooler, but like still, more than 9,000, 3,000. I mean, I guess it more than 10 thanks to that. I think it depends on 1,500. Yeah, my school had like 2,000. Which is really, really, really scary when I think about the fact that like, did you guys do like full school assemblies? Or I guess if your schools were really big, then you couldn't, right? But we had like full school assemblies, and it always like crashes me out when I think that like way more people are watching me than were in the like whole school assembly. There's no way. It's very overwhelming. I would never be able to talk in front of a whole school assembly, but I somehow managed to yap forever here. Thank you for making me feel comfortable, chat. Well, lots of us have you on our third screen. Great.
My other teacher helped me. I wasn't passing my school and I almost needed a new year, but he asked me 2 questions and that questions were good, so I passed my exam.
Oh, wait. So it did help. No, I feel like if your parent worked at your school, you couldn't like hide anything from them. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't pretend that you were like doing better than you were. Because they steal your grades.
BTW.
It was illegal. I mean, you didn't do that. You wouldn't admit that, right? Like, I remember when I was in primary. Okay, guys, I was a kid. Please do not judge me. But I remember when I was in primary school, like in secondary school, I was top set everything, right? But primary school, I was middle set English for a bit, right? But I told my parents for like 2 years that I was top set because I had like really strict parents, right? I told my parents that I was top set for 2 years English. And then they went to flipping parents' evening. And we planned to go out for a meal, and my mom got like really mad at me, and then I started crying, and then the waitress came over and said, "Are you okay?"
Screen, but only on mute.
I was not okay. But like obviously if she worked for the school court, but I got away with it for 2 years. And then yeah, I had very strict parents, but deserved.
Rural Minnesota school I went to had about 1,200 students in all grades combined. My graduating class was 130. I was number 8 ranked.
Oh my gosh!
Lydia Violet, you are my favorite. Red heart emoji.
Thank you, Jay. You're my favorite too. Also, is it okay if you're on my screen but only on mute? Well, you're not going to hear my response to this. So, Ventus, you're my least favorite. Joking. Okay, you're on all my screens. Okay, chat, if I'm on your third screen, what's on your first screen? What's on your main monitor right now? If I'm just the little thing on the side. You have to be honest, what's on your main screen? SpongeBob, pictures of Ventus, the phase subathon, Jason the Ween on the Stairmaster, casino slots, Gladiator Draven, college football, your mum. Right. That was a real got him, eh? You really got me with that. Your mum joke, eh? The Minions 3 movie, right? Okay. Oh, chat. Oh my gosh. Okay. We have important things to do. Does anyone remember the other day I was saying how I really wanted to come up with like a news segment to stream? Well, oh wait, it's not loud enough. It's not loud. Wait. Hold on. Technical difficulties part 2. And this time, I haven't seen it prematurely. I think I need to put it to full volume, honestly, for full effect. And Faye, thank you. Okay, wait.
I have 3 monitors, my 3E monitor Discord, my 2E monitor you, my main monitor SpongeBob feet pics.
You're saying I'm more important than SpongeBob feet pics? People are cute. Oh, also, what I just did to my... Sorry, I'm not swearing at you, chat. Push it around a little. Hello and welcome to BBC News Liddy Edition.
On her 2E, my main monitor is SpongeBob feet pics.
Today, first of all, Max Gaming Pro is currently looking at SpongeBob feet pics. Do with that information what you will. In other news, wait. Sorry, I can't read. It's okay. The animals have been causing havoc again. Oh no! A stray dog saved from death row turns into a brilliant detective sniffing out lost animals. How cute is this? Stray dog saved from
Almost
being
Monday,
euthanized. Rico was just
Him looking
days...
at a picture of Joe Mama got to be more classy than just your mom.
Depends what you call classy. Rico was just days away from being put down when a kind-hearted Rachel Rogers, who runs a dog training school, paid $200 to rescue him.
NGL, the BBC News Dance remix hits hard.
Bro. That's good. Dog pounds are crazy. How is that a thing? Like, bro, Rico is fine. Rico is a wholesome little doggo. Why would they do that? Why would they put him down?
You know that in the BBC News intro you just read the titles and then you talk about each of them in detail, miss. #blood never watched news.
I was taught. Fine. Okay. My bad. Okay. Trying this one more time. Today, on LV BBC News, a stray dog saved from death row. The swag gap is TikTok's latest dating fixation. Man who became popular for blinking? Who needs a boyfriend when you have a boy cat? A golden retriever steals the most random items. What? Olivia Rodrigo's mum talks about her job. And Sabrina Carpenter, Riz Edition.
I'm Lydia Violet and you're watching Disney Channel. Sorry, wrong intro.
Also, AI SpongeBob gets arrested. Okay, chat, could I be a news presenter? Did I do a good job this time? Okay. Story number 2 is on mute. My bad.
I can handle myself. I'm not worried about an age gap relationship. Like, I'm grown. I can handle myself.
TikTok's latest swag gap dating fixation. It's more than just outfits.
If I want to date some old person, then so be it. What I am worried about is a swag gap relationship. Never again. I've done it before when I was, much younger and just like doing anything. That's the thing about like being like 19, 20, 21. You literally will just do anything. What I will not do is have a swag gap relationship.
What's that?
Have me showing up somewhere in public, looking swagged out, looking fly. I have a cool outfit. And then my partner just looks an effing mess behind me.
My first time blacked out was on a festival, and then we got to a friend's home and I was like leaning against the wall, and it was on my friend's Ring video doorbell, so his mom, dad, sis, brother saw me with his son blacked out.
The first time you ever got drunk, you were leaning against a wall and then on your friend's doorbell. So his mom, dad, and sister, brother saw, and with his son who also blacked out on the doorbell. Well, that sucks.
Not drunk, blanked out.
What does that mean? Do I want to know what that blacked out, like... Just, why did I just banned him? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just misclicked and banned you. Sorry, you're back now though. You're sorry, I didn't mean to.
Something that looks crazy. And it's not just clothes too. It's an aura and an energy. I'm sorry if it makes me sound shallow or superficial. That's just a boundary of mine. I will never be in a swag gap relationship. I can't do it.
What are we thinking about this, chat?
Draining. It's physically draining. And most of all, at some point, it's gonna take a toll on your swag. So think about that. Is that really something you want? Is that something you could afford to risk?
What did you say?
For
I
me,
got a
it's
banned
not.
Maces for a few sec.
Who would ban him? Why did he get banned? Why would that happen?
To the table as far as personality, that's why she has problem.
Whoa. Okay, but that's the whole point. You don't know what... Oh, sorry, ignore that. You don't know what her personality is. You can't judge someone's personality from like one sentence, right? Swag gap or age gap, what is a bigger ick? Okay, chat. Okay. I kind of see what she means, but I also kind of disagree. Okay. What do you mean, IRM? Okay. That's just men? No, it's not. You know, a lot of the okay. I actually disagree with that. I feel like the average... Okay, London is a good place for fashion, but if I were walking around the street, I feel like the average dude has as good drip as the average girl. And it's easier to have good drip as a guy. Okay. Hear me out. Say that you put a lot of effort into your outfit, okay? To go to like a cool, nice restaurant, okay? And then girly shows up in like flip-flops and you don't get allowed into the restaurant. It's like a style difference because normally low-key people go with low-key people and non-low-key people go with non-low-key people. It doesn't mean that one person's in the right or one person's in the wrong. It's just not as compatible. No? Why does she want to go to a fancy restaurant? Well, I don't like fancy restaurants. But I'm saying I can see how if someone did, it would be annoying. I'd rather go to McDonald's. But I see what she means. Guys, I don't wear drip. I wear Shane.
With clogs and work pants and a stupid t-shirt.
I feel like the kind... Okay. I feel like a guy with drip is not gonna like me. Is not gonna like me, right? Like, I know... Okay. I feel like a guy with drip is not gonna like me because he's gonna see the fact that I'm wearing Shane and he's gonna like look down on that, right? And I respect that. We're just different. Like, I respect that we're just not that compatible. I get what she means. I'm not saying that I get what she means. Like, it just means that you're not compatible. I understand that if someone liked getting really dressed up and liked having drip all the time, and then the other person hated it, then it probably just wouldn't work. So it's superficial. I would be the person probably... Okay, I do like getting dressed up, I'm not gonna lie. But like, I don't get dressed up in drip. I don't necessarily have swag, but I would, okay, for example, guys wearing like a load of chrome hearts and like, what's in at the moment? Chrome hearts and like if you walk around Soho, guys have drip. And I would just automatically assume that they probably wouldn't like me because I'm not that cool. I do not have that drip, but I'm fine with that. Like, that's okay. We're just not compatible, right? I get it. Interesting drip you have. Okay, you know what? I appreciate my own drip, okay? I'm not looking for approval on my drip. Little gold necklace is okay. Little? Brother, if this was real, it would probably cost like 10 bands. I mean, it's real. Lydia goes to Camden to see men's drip, a creepy champ. Okay, but like, I like walking around. Like, I really like people watching.
If I wear drip in my area, I finna get robbed, peepaw shake.
If I wear drip in my area, I finna get robbed. I mean, honestly, completely same. Like, same. But like, I love going to like central London and just like people watching people. And I strongly disagree that women have drip more than men. Like, I really strongly disagree. I feel like it's a person type. And I feel like a lot of men do have drip. And there's just people for everyone. I get it. I get the swag gap. I completely understand. And I agree with that. Okay. Men equals jeans and whatever shirt. But that's so not true. That's so not true. Maybe the guys you know, but I can't compare what every single girl is like based on the guys that I know. Or based on the girls that I know, you know? Like, okay, I would say probably the average guy on Twitch doesn't care that much about drip because they're like gamers. Like, it's not very much in the culture. But if you were to walk around Soho or like Camden or something, they have drip. Like, there are lots of people that have drip of either gender. Rage-baiting viewers. Oh my God, I didn't mean it. I'm not roasting your drip. I am sure, chat, that you have crazy drip, okay? But if I were to say, I don't know, when was the last Palace drop? When was the last Supreme drop? What is the most hype Chrome Hearts necklace right now? Would you be able to tell me without looking it up? And that's okay. Because it's just a different culture.
You say we don't have drip when I have a chain of labubus on me right now, tough.
Labubus are like so last month. But like, I'm saying this as someone who also doesn't.
Blush spinny.
Soon. But like, I'm saying this as someone who also doesn't have drip. I understand.
I know we got Marvel Rival drop yesterday. Is that the same?
Yes! See, it's a different drip. We have the cooler drip because we have the gaming skins drip. It doesn't matter what we're wearing in real life because we look cool when we play. Yeah. But like, I get it. I understand the swag. Def, yeah. So you're saying Drip or Drown segment was to laugh at us?
I have to say, as a man with plenty of drip and my own style, you know heads turn when I walk in the room. Where I used to live, you had to dress to get any attention. You have plenty of style. It's your own.
It's your own, and I would gladly walk into any place with you. Thank you. But I don't have good style. Like, I don't have good style. Like, there are things I pride myself on. Like, I think, I don't know, not to toot my own horn, but I like my interior design, right? Like, I have the worst fashion sense ever. Like, I really do. Like, I appreciate when you say I don't. But to someone who was a drip lord, I don't think they would like me, I'm going to be honest. I'm not farming. Okay. Drip or drown? I kind of get it. Controversial though. Okay. Man who becomes popular by Man who becomes popular by blinking. Wait. Hold on. Isn't this guy's from ages? Am I having deja vu? This guy's from ages ago, right?
Now, this small, nonverbal reaction has been a staple of internet vernacular. Were you thinking in that moment, man, I just did something really funny and relatable?
Not at all.
Drew Scanlon has been known as quote-unquote blinking guy since 2017. That's when this clip from a live stream with the video game reviewing website Giant Bomb exploded as the meme you used to convey subtle irritation. However, Drew has no idea how it became so popular 4 years later.
As you wish.
In fact, Drew says most people tell him they thought this was a clip
Am I
of
drunk
actor...
or are you really that beautiful?
You're drunk. Wait.
Gary Elway.
Do you think he gets recognized?
Including...
My wife thought that's who it was until she met me.
But since this clip rose to fame, Drew has used it for good, raising money for an annual bike
I feel like he doesn't. I feel like everyone's seen his face and he probably doesn't get recognized that much.
race supporting the National Multiple Sclerosis Society. His friend Katie and her mother Ellie both have MS.
I've just been floored with the reaction.
So once a year, Drew posts to his rarely used social media account to say, "Hi Internet, I'm Drew, and this is my face." He then directs his followers to a donation link. This year, his post on X has picked up more than 21 million views, with one commenter writing, quote, "Not all heroes wear capes. Some just blink confusedly."
3 pure vodka, but I think you're wrong.
Over the years, Drew says this strategy has helped him raise more than $300,000.
3 pure vodkas? Max, look into my eyes right now, buddy. Put the bottle down. Fold, Max. Fold. Put the bottle down. You haven't got 3 more to go. Ignore chat.
I do my best.
That's not your best. That's not good. That's bad, Max. Your best is to stop drinking. Be your best self, and that's not 6 vodkas down self, okay? That is... Max, you are going to start doing some things on the internet that you regret if you do not put the bottle down, okay? Put it down. Do not double or nothing. Don't read chat. I mean, your eyes might be a little blurry to read chat right now.
One for the boys, joking
No.
Lydia run.
I don't know what butt chug is. Hold on. What is butt chug? Whatever butt chug is. Please
One
don't do
more
that.
drink.
No, ignore them. You don't hear that. Oh, that sound, that voice that you hear, like the male voice right now. That's actually the devil. If you hear a male voice pop up, it's the devil on your shoulder, okay? The devil's
Cheers,
watching
Max.
you.
Don't be a quitter. We all believe in you.
Okay, that is the devil. Don't listen to the
Tilton
devil.
was 2 vodkas and 1 bottle of field corn, and now on Jack Cuss vodka was gone.
Okay, that's also the. Don't listen to that. Don't. No.
You got this, Max.
You got this to put it down. Okay. Wait.
Max, do it for the boys.
Wait, on. Wait, Max's spelling is deteriorating. Max, okay,
Thanks
look at me.
for the support.
No, that's not support. Max, do you know what happens when you get drunk? Do you know what's happening with every single sip of your drink? Your little cells have something called a phospholipid bilayer on them, okay? And that, the phosphates on the phospholipid bilayer, okay? Brent, thank you for the gifted, but Max, you gotta stop. The phosphates are hydrophobic, okay? Philic, they're hydrophilic,
Already
okay?
blacked out a few times.
No, Max, okay, listen to me, okay? Keep with me, okay? Okay, and when water...
Max, let go Popivu.
And when water surrounds the phospholipid bilayer, okay, then that's okay. Because the electromagnetism of the oxygen, okay, it's fine because it's just two OH bonds, okay? Okay, but you know what happens when it's alcohol and there's more CHs to OH bonds? You know what happens?
Don't
Okay,
listen
the
to this
phospholipid
nerd Max
bilayers
being to
go
real job.
no,
Real
don't.
jocks know it's okay to butt chuck sometimes.
Ignore the devil. Ignore the
Max,
devil. Okay,
chunk,
you know
chunk,
what? No,
chunk,
no,
chunk.
that's the devil. Ignore the devil. You know what happens? Okay, Max, listen to me. The phospholipid bilayer, when surrounded by alcohol, goes boom, 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 boom. Okay, it goes boom, and then your cells don't have cell walls on them anymore. The cell walls have gone.
We love
Max, the
Max
cell
people
walls
love.
and all your little cells, all the cell walls have gone. Okay, and you know what happens then? Okay, the neurons. Okay, you're in your myelin sheath. Okay, the electrical signals can't go through, so then your brain slows down. Max, your brain is slowing down. It's slowing down because the electrical signals can't go along the
needs
myelin
cells
sheath.
anyways?
Okay, no, you really need cells. Cells are really important. Okay, because you know what happens next. You know what
I
happens?
drank 15 beer bottles on
Max,
a work party
this is
once.
bad. This is bad. Okay, you know what happens afterwards? Not to worry you at all.
Last time I listened to Lydia, I got a restraining order. So you do what's best for
Wait,
you,
what?
Max.
Hold on. What?
Can someone mute the streamer? We need Max to chuck.
No, Max. Okay. You know what happens after your myelin sheaths go blah, 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 and there's no cell walls? Okay, the alcohol goes blah, blah, into your DNA,
You
Max.
think you're educating
Okay.
him, but you're turning his brain to mush.
No, Max. Don't listen to the
Cells
devil.
is what gives you kids. Drink on Max.
Whoa! What? Max,
Not
you know
gonna
what
lie,
happens?
all this neuron, sheet, signals and walls talk that Lydia is saying is seriously requiring me to get wasted to understand it.
Your brain
Alcohol
is
in
slowing.
DNA, hell yeah.
Okay, I'll put it in basic terms. Your brain slow.
Max, I dare you to a shoey challenge P-poster.
Shoey. He is not doing a shoey with vodka. Okay. You know what happens, Max? Next, okay? The alcohol goes blah, into your DNA, and it breaks your DNA up, and it messes up your DNA, Max. Do you want your DNA messed up? Do you want that? I don't think you want that, Max. I don't think you
Cheers
do.
to you, Max.
You know what, Max? The myelin sheaths may never repair yourself. Your brain is forever gonna be slower. Put the bottle down. Put it down. Next time you want to recall something, you're not gonna be able to do it, Max. You think
Can
you're having a
someone
good...
clip this so I can see it again?
You think you're having a good time? It's just serotonin and dopamine, Max. You're not actually, you're alone right now, Max. You're all alone, and you might be like, oh, life is, no. It's just the hormones. It's the hormones being caused by the vodka.
Yes, Max, put the bottle down, maybe try Fenty WW.
No, don't even put that in his mind. You don't know where to get that, Max, and you shouldn't know where to get that. It's okay, don't worry about that. Ignore the devil. It's all gonna be okay. You're starting to feel
You
sleepy.
see how nice Max is. He is seeing you triple and he still wants it clipped so he can see it 20 more times. Go, Max. Drinking with 5,000 of the boys.
We're not all drinking now, are we, chat? I wish you well.
Now Lydia is calling you lonely. Guess it's time to drink more to feel better about one's self.
It's the hormone speaking right now. You don't feel this
Nope,
way.
my brother is downstairs and I'm drinking all bottles empty, so I'm already emptied 3 bottles.
Why does that have anything to do with your brother being downstairs? She took the kids. Max, it's late. It's late. You're sleepy. You're really, really sleepy. Good night, Max. Good night. We're all going to
He
bed now,
sees me
chat,
getting
right?
alcohol.
We're all going to bed now, right? We're all, good night. Good night. Good night. Shh, 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 shh. He's warming up because his brother is a heavyweight. Anyways. Oh yeah, that's where we were. In other news, do you guys know Sabrina Carpenter? Well,
Max, you know what
What's
they
your
say,
name, beautiful?
right? If you can't beat them, join them, huggies.
that's not a good. That's
It's almost 0 o'clock, so not that late. Last night I was until 4 a.m. alone.
Max, you don't want to be up at 4 a.m. alone. You don't. I mean, I was last night, but that's not. It's the hormones. It's okay. You honestly, I feel like maybe fixing your sleep routine is it's a good idea. It makes you feel better all the time. You're okay. You're okay. Okay, no, it's different, chat. Okay. It's different for me because of the time zone I work on with stream. Okay.
I get up at 6 a.m.
Oh, well, you don't want to go to bed at 4 then. That's not good. Max, you're going to have 2 hours of sleep. You know what that does? Also makes your brain slower.
What's your name, beautiful? Jose? Joseph? Do you want me to say Joseph or Jose? I'm gonna go with Jose. You know, I locked eyes with you at one
Damn,
point and
I
I
must
just
be
couldn't
getting
stop
old. I
looking.
sleep by 10 p.m. and never wake up till 8 a.m.
Whoa. Go sleep at 10 p.m. and not wake up till 8 a.m. That
you know,
is
coffee
normal.
does its thing.
That's normal. No, it doesn't. Max, that's like, that doesn't work. Okay, you know what happens when you have no sleep and caffeine? Bad stuff. Take it from me. You say a lot of really dumb things.
Where are you from, Jose?
Said I want to go to a concert. Wait, hold on. She's flirting with some girl's boyfriend. Hold on. Wait. Is the...
Mexico, Jose.
Guys,
Do you see a shorty next to him?
What are you doing here tonight? Are you looking for love? You're looking for me? I'm right here.
Wait, hold on. Is he saying no? Wait, did he shake his...
You're looking
Wait, he said no. What?
for love? You're looking
He's shaking his head. And then she goes, are you looking for me? And he starts nodding.
for me? I'm right here.
Whoa, wait.
Well, I guess this is a little bit kismet. I mean, you are front row, so you did low-key come here looking for me, and then I was gonna be here. Either way, I feel like
wait,
this
hold
is
on.
fate. And
Would you be sad if you were this guy's girlfriend? Because, okay, I feel like it's really awkward in this situation for him to be like, do you know what I mean? Okay, why yes? Why would you be sad? He kind of, he shook his head.
In trio, no.
He shook his head. He doesn't actually mean it. I'm sure he would reject her, but he's ruining the whole, I feel like he's politely going along.
And I feel like if I was handcuffed to you for the rest of my life, I'd be happy about it, Jose. What's your name, beautiful?
Does she mean it? Did she follow up on that? In more news! Yeah, she is cute. I mean, she's Sabrina Carpenter, so. Chad, is there anyone, I know someone that knew Sabrina Carpenter when she was, really small, right? And now she's, obviously one of the biggest artists in the world. Is there anyone that you guys knew, before they, blew up and became really famous? Bad Bunny. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's always been famous. No. You know, not to flex or anything, but I knew Leah Halton like 7 years. Okay, maybe not 7, but like 6 years ago. I knew Leah Halton before she had 100,000 followers on YouTube. When she was a YouTuber. When she didn't even do TikTok, I don't think. Yep. Not to flex, but brother, you're bigger than her. No, I'm not. I would say she's really one of the most famous people, like influencers. Absolutely not. But the fact that you in business, what in my business she doesn't stream. Oh my gosh, chat! Did you know that I'm bigger than Taylor Swift because she doesn't stream? Guys, did you know I'm bigger than Taylor Swift? I'm bigger than Ariana Grande. I'm bigger than Sabrina Carpenter. Yep.
Sabrina's aunt is the voice actor for Bart Simpson. Wow.
Wait, really? Small world. I feel like these people who like grow up in LA, they're like, and their whole family's from LA. I feel like they've all got relatives doing something. You know what I mean? You're 0.1% of streamers. She's not 1% of influencers. Okay, she's 0.0001% of influencers. But also, that doesn't really... Well, streaming is quite small relative to the wider internet. Like, I feel like Twitch is still quite niche. No? I would say streaming is quite niche. Like, I feel like the average normie knows Leah Halton. The average normie doesn't even know Twitch. So, yeah. You laugh so much, it's kind of awkward. I flipping laughed. My bad.
I have to agree you are bigger than Ariana Grande, by at least 3 inches. LOL.
Yes. Thanks, lad. Okay, I'm not laughing for the rest of stream. Chat, I'm miserable. You've made me miserable. Golden! Oh, wait. I'm not laughing at this. Golden Retriever steals the most random items and brings them to his bed.
Dookie, honey, you can't have that.
We never know.
Office and Duke? Oh boy. Well, he took the laundry basket again.
A dog's one of those things that like
Dyslexic
things.
and drunk is good typing combo.
I agree. But let's sober up, Max. Let's sober up. Okay, I feel like dogs are one of those things that like, or like, okay, are they one of those things, chat? That they're either really time consuming or really not. Because like this dog feels like it would take up your life. Not that could be a good thing. Like Floofy, if I had Floofy, he would take up my life. Like my whole life would revolve around Floofy, right? But then I've met other dogs that they'll like walk somewhere and just like sit, and then like walk somewhere else and just like sit.
To sleep, pet Floofy.
Goldfishes take up people's lives. But that's if your like mental is on the goldfish. You know what I mean? Like, what can you do so much with a goldfish?
Duke, honey, that's a little bulky for you. What do you have? Oh, he took the bell again.
I don't know when I'm dog sitting Floofy again. I don't know.
Honey, what are you doing?
Yes, I did used to let my goldfishes suck my fingers. Yep.
Oh, he took my...
It was gummy. They don't have teeth.
He steals china.
Also, chat, can you let me know when you're not on the screen?
His teapot. He has been doing the china.
You guys are so chill like that. Like, you're so chill like that. It's like if I'm watching a streamer, I always like to be in full screen mode, right? And if they don't have chat on the screen, I will just leave and watch someone else. Like, But I can not have chat on the screen and apples. Thank you. I cannot have chat on the screen and like no one even says anything. And I'm worried because I'm like, are people just leaving and not even saying anything? Or are you guys also chill like that? That's not what? That's not main character syndrome. That's like if you don't like, if there's something annoying, then you would click off and watch something else, no? I like having chat on full screen. So, and I like 99% if I'm watching a stream.
Typing, we have chat on screen, Lydia hug.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Oh my gosh, you're so right. So the lurkers are leaving because they don't chat, but then the people that chat have chat. You're so right. So then I'll never know because the people that type don't care and the people that don't type. Please do me a favor and let me know if there's no chat on the screen. My bad. That actually susses it so much.
Lately. We adopted Duke 18 months ago.
Basically solved world hunger.
His past has been erratic. He has been shuffled throughout 3 or 4 homes within the same family. He stayed with a wonderful
Halfway
foster
down,
family.
hype train
That's when
BTW.
we learned.
Max, what do you mean halfway down?
About Duke and adopted him. He's wonderful. We were in love in a few days.
Oh, flip-a-doodle.
Paper towels again.
Duke has had to leave so many people and so many of his things.
Wait, they kept on like leaving him because he was so time consuming and kept on moving everyone's stuff around?
That
So the
Of the
families
glass
gave him
bottles are
up?
already empty.
really believe that Duke does this for security. For he let everyone know that they are his.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right. Honey.
Lydia, you have to remember that when Floofy, or any new pet or visiting animal, came to visit you gave him all the attention he needed and more, just like when you fall in love during the honeymoon phase of a human relationship.
Wait. Okay. Lydia, you have to remember that when Floofy or any pet, or visiting animal came to visit you, you gave him all the attention he needed and more. Just like when you fall in love during the honeymoon phase of a human relationship. After a while, time, boundaries, and other factors develop and you both adjust to each other. But I didn't give Floofy love and attention because I believe in love at first sight. Like, obviously I loved him as a dog because he's an amazing dog. But that doesn't mean love at first sight is a thing. That just means I have maternal instincts. And you know what I mean? Like I just want to look after this dog, you know? Which is a normal... I'm not pregnant. However, don't worry. That doesn't mean...
Do you be live in love at first sight, or do I need to come by again?
Maybe a couple of times max. When you're a little more sober. Okay. Wait. Next, in Liddy News, the last thing, the craziest story of the whole day. tonight. SpongeBob has finally been caught.
I just deliver bagels.
Turn around, left hand behind your back. That's it. Stay still.
They're a little damp. Sorry.
You're under arrest for operating an unregistered vehicle.
No, what is being recommended? Hold on, wait. No, what?
No one's getting out. This place about to blow.
I don't know why I'm getting her. I don't know why I'm getting recommended.
What no my SpongeBob teat pics no.
I don't know.
You clearly love Floofy. And how could you not? Love is a universal thing between being of all kinds. Lust, however, is human thing and should always be limited to one's species.
Sorry?
Now you're on inflation TikTok, that's insane.
My tummy hurts. Okay, wait, no, okay, just because I'm laughing. Okay, wait. I don't know. Anyways, thank you so much, everyone, for watching BBC Liddy News. Thank you so much. I'm gonna move on from that now. Make sure to come back next time. Not sure when next time is because I'm doing an IRL next stream. But next time, let me close all of these.
I like this news WW.
Okay, chat.
WW Lydia BBC News WW.
Let me see. I had some quiz games. Okay, let's do some quiz games really quick and see how it goes. Okay. Elden Ring. Wait, have we already done this actually? GeoGuessr, but it's Elden Ring edition. Yeah, we've already done this?
This is the last of BBC News. Sorry chat, I got cancelled pain.
Oh. Ventus, why would you getting cancelled mean that we can't do BBC? You're just going to be on the BBC News next time. And that was my sleepy tea reminder. I don't know when stream is ending, but can someone remind me half an hour before the end of stream to have my sleepy tea?
No,
I don't know when that is
Jack.
though. Oh no, that's really good, Max. Knock over some more stuff, please. Okay, the boom. Okay, chat. We're gonna get it. Oh, actually, I want to do beat the clock. That sounds way better. Yeah, adding some time pressure. Oh, flip. No, I don't want to do beat the clock. I don't like time pressure actually. Okay, we're gonna get to the 10. We're gonna get to 10, right? Okay, Dalai Lama or fencing? Which has more searches on Google? Fencing. Yeah, because people want to take fencing up as a hobby, right? Fencing or child marriage? Fencing. Surely, right? Okay, that's good. Okay, cool. Child marriage or Haiti earthquake? I reckon, hear me out. I reckon that the Haiti earthquake is going to be in some like educational textbooks and stuff, right? So kids are going to have to learn it in school. As a result, loads of people are going to be looking this up for like coursework and stuff. Okay, it's not, but still higher. Okay, Charles Darwin, way
Sadly
higher.
got to get new drink, Lydia.
Way higher. No, you don't. You know what, Max? You should do what you want to do. You shouldn't listen to silly streamers on the internet telling you what to do. Do what your body wants within reason. Okay, Charles Darwin, higher. You know, I was actually going to go to the school that Charles Darwin went to. And then I was like, I'm going to miss my friends. And then I didn't. And then in the interview, they asked me why mice have a hole in their heart. But I still got in WW. I have no idea. I just made something up. Said that was too many rich people. Okay, this is, you know what? That's exactly what I meant, actually. When I was like, I feel like swag gap. You know, I feel like I would not fit in the school that Charles Darwin, because not to flex, but I got offered quite a big scholarship. But people, most people obviously paying like a lot of money to go, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it was kind of like flex culture. Like a lot of the people there, they had like designer bags, and like, who has a designer bag when they're like 17? It's not classist. It's like, I feel like there are lots of people at private school who judge you based on how much money you have and stuff. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I already have lots of nice Wendy's, and I don't want to miss my Wendy's. And yeah, you said they came in a private jet. That was actually a different school. But yeah, I went and I toured around the school with this Swedish girl, and she had like 7 brothers and sisters, and they came over in a private jet. So yeah, I was like, I feel like this just isn't for me. Bobby Orr said, who is Bobby Orr? Okay, I feel like this is some like American, I mean, it's ice hockey, right? So this is American, so I'm not gonna know. Okay, bro, Bobby Orr is not gonna have higher than Charles Darwin, right?
Bad news, guy, too much for the bottle of tequila.
I don't know what that means, Max. I don't know what that means. Okay, Everton.
Lydia, were
football
you
club.
a mean girl in school?
No. I was nothing in school. Like, I feel like it's one of those things that, like, I always thought, oh, you're gonna grow up and there's gonna be like the nerd group and the goth group and the popular group. I hung out with 3 of my girlfriends for like the whole of secondary school, and like nothing really happened. I mean, that was a popular group. Oh my gosh, you know what's so cringe? Actually, okay. Did you guys have at your school, did you have like, did you call the popular group the popular group? Like, people at my school would unironically call it the popular group, and I was like, guys, I'm not calling it that. You didn't? Everyone at my school called it the popular group. Or Star Squad. Yeah, the popular group named themselves Star Squad. And they were all blonde, like all the girls in Star Squad were blonde. So like the popular group was like the boys and the girls, but the girls section was called Star Squad, and they were all blonde. And you couldn't get in if you weren't blonde. I mean, honestly, most of them dyed their hair blonde, so like doesn't even count. But I don't think you can get in if you weren't blonde. Yeah. Lydia was a grass peer. Based on no evidence, he said that, by the way. No evidence. Star Squad peaked in high school. You know, I don't actually know where they're at now. Honestly, all of the people that I know that were mean went to do law. Not saying that all lawyers are mean, but I wouldn't say that they're in a bad position in life. But like the actual popular group, they weren't necessarily mean. They were just like popular, you know? I don't know where they are now. One of them is like flying around the world with like old guys. I see her on Instagram. I don't know what the rest of them are doing though. Yeah. Yeah, the rest of them don't really post that much, or like they have their accounts on private. Saj Bob. Sounds like she succeeded. How old? I don't know. A lot older than us, and like very rich, obviously. How do I get old guys to fly me around the world? Dye your hair blonde and I don't know, get like a blow dry once a week. Have pretty curly hair. I don't know. Have a bow in your, wait, hold on, I have 2 bows in my hair. What does that mean? Anyways, okay, Bobby Orr or Everton? Everton Football Club. Right, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, Everton or Blacksmith? What's a blacksmith? I feel like no one types blacksmith, right? Like if they want something done, they're going to type like making a thing. I know what do blacksmiths make. I want a sword made for no particular reason. I would just like a sword made just in case. And so as a result, I'm going to type in sword made, not blacksmith, right? Oh, it's actually quite a lot of blacksmiths. Okay, fair enough. Tokyo obviously has higher, right? Already have a lightsaber. It goes different colors and makes like a brrr, brrr. Anyways, okay, Tokyo or racism? What is this picture behind racism? Why did they? What? Okay. Who was typing racism into Google? Like, who was typing the word racism into Google? I feel like surely lower, right? Like lots of people are typing Tokyo to like see where Tokyo is on the map or something, you know? Oh, me. Max, you don't need to do that. Okay. Yeah, okay, W. Hold on, we're on a streak of
crazy people type racism.
Yeah. Okay, racism or YSL? YSL is a beauty brand, I think. Or maybe it's just a designer brand. Higher. Yes! WW. Okay. Luis Suarez. Flipperdoodle. I don't know about football, but he's a footballer, right? Haya, he's really famous. Okay. Thank you, chat. I appreciate the knowledge. Alicia Keys is more famous. What did she sing? New York. Concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. New York, New York. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on, I'm going. York. Flashing lights, big lights in the big city. New girls, new world in the big city. Always no they're coming down. And everybody say, yeah, 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 in New York. Okay, cool. Better than Alicia Keys.
See, you still remember Huggies.
I know. Well, okay, does that count as I remembered like 2 of the words. Serengeti. Okay, I feel like there's more of a reason to type Serengeti into Google, again, because people want to know where it is. But, like, okay, I agree. Okay, thank you, chat. I probably would have gone for higher if I wasn't with the smartest, most cutest, most coolest things. AKA you guys. Okay, Atlanta Falcons. I don't know. Oh, the Falcons. I've heard people say the Falcons before. I've heard that. Yeah. The Falcons. Yeah.
Alicia Keys more like Alicia has no keys, but Lydia does got 'em.
I do. And I feel like an adult every time I flash my keys around. But not on stream, because then someone could replicate my key and get into my flat. And Ova, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Okay, Chinese New Year. I feel like people are going to type this into Google, right? Because they want to know when. Can we just say highest score ever? But I'm not going to add pressure because I don't want it to end. Okay, Chinese New Year. High. Oh, wait, this is really hard, actually. 1.5 is a lot. Million. Oh, okay, this one's completely on you, Chad. Higher or lower? Because you would type this in to know when it is. Okay, one for lower, 2 for higher. 1 lower, 2 higher. 1 lower, 2 higher. I need help. Because there's a reason to. We're so mixed. I don't want to. Okay. Okay. That's okay. Oh, W! Okay, cool. Michael Phelps. Score of 15. This is unheard of. Visa. No one types in visa. What? No, you type, what? No. You type in like American visa or English visa. Look, who types in visa? No, why would you do that? Why is everyone saying higher? Why would you type in visa? Oh, flip, like a credit card. But why would you type in create visa? It's the card visa. Okay. I'm gonna do. Okay, you're sure? You're sure? Lydia lacks critical information. Chat, do you trust me with a credit card?
You look so pretty.
I don't trust myself with a credit card. Oh, Jonas, thank you. I don't trust myself with a credit card. Okay, therefore, no. You know what's like so frustrating? I feel like I would never in my life be able to. Honestly, it's good that I can't borrow money, but I'm always gonna have like a 0 credit score, right? Which like is used for things because I don't have a credit card because. Bro, if you, it's like that, it's like free money. Credit card is like free money. Like, so then I'm gonna buy like 10 packs of blueberries every single day, and then I'm gonna get a good credit score. But I'm gonna try and get a good credit score. But then like, do you need to remember to like pay it back? I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, I don't want a credit score. Or a credit card. I don't know. Just don't go near Lush. Brother, Lush bath bombs like £6. Guys, do you remember when I took that aesthetic photo? I don't know why I'm saying do you remember, like everyone remembers. That was one time like 7 months ago that I put a picture on my Instagram story. of a
Lydia,
Lush
how
bath
else
bomb.
are you gonna come to America if you don't live the American life? Credit card debt aware.
Credit card debt aware. Yes. Well, oh my gosh.
Lydia,
actually,
if you have a debit card, it's probably spell endorsed by Visa, MasterCard, or another bank.
Well, yeah, I'm just scared to get into that line. You know what I mean? Like the last time I was at the hairdressers, they were talking about like buy now, pay later options, like where like you pay for the like hairdressers and like installations. And I was like, wait, that's so cool. But then I was like, yeah, but like what if like I do something in my bank account or like switch money and then it gets like rejected and then like I go into like debt and I don't realize I'm in debt. Like I did when I moved from Australia and so I didn't have any money in my Australian bank account anymore, but I was still supposed to be paying for my gym membership and my SIM card, and I wasn't. And then they they were like putting me like more and more negative, and I never knew. Anyways, scary things. Okay, did you know Minecraft Lush bomb blow up in your tub? Yes, that's what I was saying. Lush bath bomb like £6 a bath bomb. So, anyways. Okay, Messi is obviously more than because who says Lionel Messi? People just say Messi, surely, not Lionel Messi. Who types Lionel Messi? It's just Messi. I'm scared about this one. Okay, this might end the 17 streak, chat. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, stumble upon, brother. What is that? Okay, if you guys don't know what that is, then it's probably gonna be lower as well. Okay, oh my gosh, it's so good when something's really low because it means that we get a free one next time. That's not really low, actually. Oh, flip, I don't know. Oh dear, okay, like who was who was just, sorry, that was a throat gargle. Who was typing in Queen Victoria, bruh? Okay, yeah, everyone in school is actually typing that in. Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, flip, imagine if we get to 20. Dad, I think my high score is like 11. Hurricane Katrina. Definitely Queen Victoria, surely. Surely higher? Really? Okay, one for lower, two for higher. One for Queen Victoria has more Google searches, two for Hurricane Katrina. What is Hurricane Katrina and why was it a thing? And how big was it? Was that in Florida? Mm-hmm. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, that's really, really, really close. Yes! Oh my gosh! Flipping 20! Flipping 20! We're still going, but like still. WW high school like doubled. WW. Let me see. Okay, law school or Hurricane Katrina? Okay, why would you type law school into Google? Surely you would type like...
Hurricane Katrina destroyed my cousins and my uncle's homes as well as the island that my mom grew up on.
I'm sorry, lad. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. Does that mean that you come from Florida? It was in Florida? I'm sorry. Pat the lad, pat the lad. Yeah, why would you type in law school to Google? Like, surely you would type in like top law schools or like law schools ranked or like how to get into law school. Louisiana. To research them. No, but then you wouldn't type in, okay. Okay, I'm edging on, I'm not going to use that word. I'm verging on pressing the higher button. That is what I am currently considering in my day.
Katrina hit New Orleans and destroyed lots of things outside the levee.
Mm-hmm. New Orleans as well. New Orleans is in Louisiana. I got my states all mixed up. Okay. One for lower, two for higher. I'm sorry, I keep on needing to ask a friend, and you're my friend, people cute. Oh my gosh, wait, hold on, bro. It literally says high school 14. Sorry, you guys were covering on my screen. You're taking over the screen. Okay. WW. Yo, 21's a good school. It's a good school. That was quite the diff that we just had here, but it was a good run. 07. Thank you very much, comrades.
I just realized they name hurricanes as destructive girls in my girl realization. New record, let's go.
That's actually so true. Why are storms always girls?
We 50% better than last high score. That's a W.
Okay, chat. Let me think.
Top 1% of all players WW.
Wait, really? No way. Wait, is that really true? We're in the top 1. Okay, to be fair, I feel like we're slightly cheating considering I have you guys. I have my sneaky little advantage. Whoa, oh, wait, does it say red? Wow, reading kind of OP.
Because girls bring a storm, hee.
In a good way. Yeah, we do. Okay, Chad, I'm getting a bit hung. Do you think I can eat my dun-duns watching playing The Witcher? Or do you think I should eat really quick and then play The Witcher? Drink and drive. That's not quite the question. wait.
What will Hurricane Lydia do? Where will it strike and how many hearts will it break?
I'm going... I'm going
Lydia
to
proves
strike...
again that she is the smartest streamer in the world.
Thanks, Don. Okay, I'm going to strike in...
Smash. Wrong time.
Max? Max, buddy. Put it down. Put it down. Max, you sloshed, bruh. Okay. Hold up. Let me...
Hello, everyone.
This is your daily dose of internet. Am I allowed to say this? I feel like I will be allowed to. Yeah, I'm sure I'm allowed to say this. I only met Daily Dose once. He has probably forgotten who I am. But at the same time, okay, in the one time that we did meet, he added me to his private Instagram story. And to this day, 2 years later, I am still in his private Instagram story. This is my goal in life, to get on like streamers and stuff private Instagrams so I can see what everyone is doing.
Almost spend $100.
Oh, Max, no, please don't. No, okay, please, Max, if you genuinely think that you are going to regret this in the morning, please do not TTS, okay? I will see your messages in chat. Don't TTS if you think that you're going to regret it in the morning, okay? It's okay. Like, it's okay. I appreciate it, but please don't do that. I don't want you to do that, okay? But yeah, I'm on daily doses, and I feel like I'm become very parasocial because I don't have like a private Instagram story or anything like that. But you know, a lot of people do, and I'm on his. And did you know this morning or yesterday? I don't know. I watched it this morning. Did you know? And Sona, thank you for the 5. Thank you. Did you know that he went to the same sushi restaurant as DJ Khaled? Cool, right? I know. Anyways.
This is your daily dose of internet. I guarantee he got slapped.
Please don't remove me from your private Instagram
got
story.
A new Visa card. Yeehaw Liquor and TTS.
Oh.
After doing this.
I'm eating with a spoon. Oh.
Hey Picasso, am Sonntag malst du bitte dein Kreuz bei Dr. Stefan Keller.
This guy
Does anyone know what she said?
I've never seen someone get so immersed.
He got struck by... Oh, sorry. I keep on yapping instead of eating. Just a minute. He got struck by lightning? I'm so confused.
Keller.
This guy almost got struck by lightning.
Oh, almost. Bruh. Sorry, okay, I need to eat. 1 sec.
I've never seen someone get so immersed in a VR game before.
Okay, chat. If your hair starts to stand on edge, up. If your hair starts to stand up, okay, and like you're outside, what do? Do you hide under a tree? Like, okay, say you like can't get inside anywhere. I mean, because you're about to get struck by lightning. Not because you're just having a bad headache.
So this is pretty crazy. They managed to save this butterfly that had a broken wing.
A monarch butterfly was brought in with a broken wing, so we rehabilitated him. We have a butterfly vivarium, so we used a dead butterfly wing and we attached it to the living butterfly, and believe it or not, it worked.
I was looking at
Whoever designed this water slide needs to get fired.
butterflies are nice in like pictures. Oh, that's my bedtime. Butterflies are nice in pictures. Wait, why does he look naked? But I don't know, that they're still like spindly and stuff, you know? Surely so many.
Here's how to clean an.
Surely so many people like break limbs and stuff on slides. Like, do you
Can I get dub
really
troll
dangerous?
on Discord? 1 for yes, 2 for no.
Dub roll. What is dub roll?
Escalator.
Drunk roll. You want drunk roll on Discord?
In just a few seconds.
Max, I'm pretty sure it's 500,000 channel points for custom roll. If you want.
Drunk.
500,000 channel points.
Breng jij met doekje. Gelijk onderkant met spons. Ja.
That would be 3 years of watching stream every day.
He was doing a fit check when this happened.
Sorry.
I love your outfit.
Oh, thank you.
People do not act like that in England. That is such a rare spawn.
Something tells me this isn't his first time getting caught.
Jenny, can I help you?
What?
Huh? What is it? You show me your butt?
Smash.
This guy
Max, bro, what do you want?
really gave himself wheels made of wood.
During lightning storms, find a ditch or low spot and lay down in it. That is
Alexa,
recommended for normies.
hold
I
on
like to
0.
hold a sword high and challenge the gods to strike me down.
Well, lad, that's not gonna end well. Please stop doing that.
Some guy really tried to steal their phone.
You know the craziest person? Oh my gosh. Okay, I was gonna say, you know the craziest person ever? The person that invented the wheel, right? But think about this. The wheel was invented in like loads of different places. Same with language. Like, why did so many people decide to like talk? Like, why did no one just stick to grunts? Like, imagine if in one country they just grunted. What are the odds?
They were trying to catch this bat with a plastic bag. He tried to help out his brother that got stuck.
No. Oh god. This is gonna. No, I knew that
I
was
can't
gonna
believe he got a
happen.
little helmet for his little bird.
He died. Wow. Imagine laughing at a child getting. Imagine.
They found this fish frozen in ice that was
Imagine.
in the middle of eating another fish.
Wow.
Right here, right up at the top, and he's got a shad in his
My bad.
mouth, frozen with another
It
shad
didn't
right
stop
beside him.
playing.
Oh my gosh, that's a big shad too. He must have choked on it.
What's in your hand?
That's
What's in your hand?
stick.
Other hand. Other hand.
This monkey stole her passport and then
Gender, okay, I have a question. Would you guys do a gender reveal?
tore it to shreds.
Gender reveals, yeah or nah? Or are they too extra? No. Oh no!
This guy was running.
It's so stupid. You know what's... What? That's all? No! What? Everyone no! Wait! What do you mean it's so stupid? I mean, I was gonna be on the side of like, I think it's cool. Bro, what? It's so stupid. Bro, it's just like, it's like a party. Like, why not? It's like a fun, wholesome, woo! It's the boy, woo! What's wrong with that? You know what else is stupid? Life.
A marathon when one of his shoes fell apart. Luckily, someone else offered up their shoes that he could finish.
What's the point of it?
I'll give you my phone number and I'll give it back at the end. What, are you 11? Okay.
Wait, what did he do?
This guy was running a marathon when one of his shoes fell apart. Luckily, someone else offered up their shoes that he could finish.
I'll give you my phone number and I'll give it back at the end. What, are you 11? Okay.
Wait, that's so awesome!
There's a weird internet trend where people are pretending to be birds.
How do you do that?
Oh. This little guy was absolutely flabbergasted.
I swear I've seen that video before. Have we already watched this Daily Dose? But I watched it when I was like in the loo or something. No? Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, I know it.
Shout out to my eating mannerisms. Animalistic.
So why does it look like this dog dyed their hair?
Wait, sorry. I actually cannot get over that gender reveal thing. Like, okay, it doesn't need to be I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like not that many people have enough people they know to throw a party, right? Like, it doesn't have to be a party. But like, isn't it cute? XQC, is that you? What? Oh! My bad. Yeah, no, isn't it cute to like do a little cute thing to like reveal it? Is that all cute? And then no, it's not. No. Okay, my bad, I guess. If it's not a basic one, okay. POV, Shorty gets pregos. Okay. But like, it's okay. Like, you wanted Shorty to get pregos. Okay. And, okay. Would you rather she be like, hey, I'm pregnant, smiley face? Or wouldn't it be cool to like...
Okay, Lydia, you can have your gender reveal party, Petter Libby.
I don't know. Off the top of my head. Okay. What would I do? We're sat down at dinner time. And then I'm like, oh, I decided to bake a cake. Okay. And then the cakes taste nice, by the way, okay? I put a lot of effort into making this cake. It's not toxic, okay? And then I put loads of like dye in the middle of it, like blue dye. And then I'm like, ha ha, your tongue's blue. Sorry, this is like just initial brainstorming stage, right?
Welcome
And
guys
I'm
to the
like-
gender reveal, it's a girl. All right, now where's the cake?
And I'm like, haha, your tongue's blue. And then
Here many couples ask the doctors to not tell the gender during the routine visits and have a surprise when the kid born.
yeah, that no, I wouldn't want that at all, because then you can't like plan like I don't know, I would assume that you could like plan the room, right? So you have like the baby's room set up. And call me old fashioned. I would be cool to have like a boys room or like a girls room and get the toy. My bad, is that like not allowed? And okay, but it would be cool, you know, to do that. And no, I would definitely want to know. But like, yeah, they'd be sitting down and they'd be like, haha, your tongue's blue, and then all his teeth would be blue, and I'd be like, haha, and then I'm like, it's okay though. Okay, this sounds really mid, but something like that. So basic. Okay, I would paint him blue. Like,
This dog figured out how to drive his golf cart.
top UK gender reveal. Chat, this is still better than nothing. Like, they made an effort. That's all it's all.
My future plans is to become a doctor and tell the people the wrong gender for their gender reveal party watch.
That's so mean, Mendes. My plan is to become a doctor so I can steal all the laughing gas. It's cute.
I didn't really go very well, but
I think this is wholesome. I think at least they tried.
Team Blue.
It's not the craziest thing with the cat. Wait, that's just all the colors.
Blessing, money, testimony.
I'm not hating. I think that's cool. I didn't realize how against gender reveals people were. I feel like maybe. Tell me if I'm wrong. Are you guys against gender reveals because you see like the like it feels like fake, right? They're inviting a load of like fake people to a party and like it's like fake. Okay. But what if like they just invite like close family or like they just tell their husband? But like it's still like special.
Trim out their list.
Wow. Thank you very much, Seraphine. But like, I don't know. Like, what if it was just 2 people, you know? But it's still like for the mans.
So, I guess in Europe,
Hold
it's
on.
super common to have
Let
these
me-
types of towels to dry your hands.
Literature.
Ну никак, это хочется руки. Это надо вытереть.
She forgot to use her brain, and she didn't realize that she could just flip her wrist instead.
Why? How did they do? Hold on.
Oh, chat, do you remember last time we played The Witcher, it said it couldn't save? Okay, I have a question actually. Sorry, it's loading, it's booting up. Lots of people are playing Battlefield right now. I just went on Steam and I saw. Is it good? Should I play? Or would you rather play like, would you rather carry on with The Witcher? Like play over The Witcher, for example, next stream. Witcher, yes, Witcher, yes. No, yes, Witcher.
Terrified.
Okay.
Your babes to your breast.
Sorry?
Yes, play it. It's great for multiplayer and you can make custom lobbies.
Okay, over the Witcher.
Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn.
Not my vibe. Do I skip the intro? Oh, flip. I'm actually really worried this hasn't. Okay. If I'm playing a shooter over another competitive, maybe. To be fair, I feel like I would play Marvel Rivals over any other thing at the moment. Apart from when I get bullied. Next time I play Marvel Rivals, okay, I'm going to be gold. Scarlet Witch. Okay. Fortnite, I'd definitely play Marvel Rivals over Fortnite at the moment. Honestly, I would say Marvel Rivals is my second favorite game ever at the moment. I don't know if it will stay that way forever. Like, League will always be first. Marvel Rivals is currently second favorite ever. Oh, I really liked Hogwarts Legacy back in the day. That was so nostalgic. Maybe League, Marvel Rivals, Elden Ring. I'm not playing League.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seems
Did it save?
steps ahead.
Did it save? Holy! Okay, let me just... Oh, Chad, I'm really craving a sweet treat. You know when you, like, need a sweet treat? Like, I need a sweet treat right now. But I don't want to, like, AFK off stream for, like, 5 minutes to make
Lydia
pancakes.
and chat, it's past my bedtime op.
Looking for trouble?
No, I'm not saying goodnight. Spicy honey with scones. I ate all the scones. Get a job, maybe you can buy one.
Whoa there, Roach.
Wow, that's rough.
Faster.
Wow. Okay, you know, the only thing that's open... Oh, actually, things are open. Okay, but I don't want to, like, gallop around like a little gazelle out trying to get the guy to come to my flat again. Like, I can never order Uber Eats on stream. Whenever I try and order Uber Eats on stream, the dude does not speak any English, does not understand anything I'm saying, and I'm, like, running around trying to get my food, and he doesn't understand me and I don't understand him.
I feel you on the sweet. I have a bad sweet tooth and sugar is one hell of a drug.
No hate, you know, he probably speaks another language better than I speak English. But either way, we don't understand each other every time I try and get Uber Eats. Also, I'm really confused where I'm going. There's no thing on the map.
Move it.
Sugar is a drug. It is. World map. Okay.
Please said goodnight since you didn't bully me, hamster queen.
You didn't redeem bully. You said last stream I would redeem bully, and you didn't redeem bully.
You probably intimidate half the internet with how effortlessly you handle that game. Show off.
Marvel Rival? Which one? Any game, wow. Okay, I think this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, flip, our horses have stamina. Oh dear. Did not know. Okay, sorry, I forgot the controls. I should put my sword back. Okay. Oh, no. Okay.
Anyone home? Must be.
Why he say it like that? Which are sensors? Hello? Can I not just like pick a lock? I'm a witcher, bruh. Why can I find a key? Okay, back on horsey worsey. Okay, let's go to map. Let me see. Where is a good... Oh, we're killing the beast. What's it called? Griffin! We're killing a griffin, right? Okay. Waypoint. Cool. I will get speedier when, I remember the controls again. Sorry, I'm a little slow right now. I thought ooh, flip, sorry. I thought I used my Witcher senses and I didn't find anything. My horsey can swim, right? Can it? Yes, it can, surely, because, oh. Swim quickly. Oh, if I have to hold it, my thumb's gonna get sore. X to dive. Oh, you wanna go underwater? Ah, scary. How do I get up? Ah, how do I get up? Ah, how do I go to surface, right, okay. Oh my gosh. You want to go swim a whim again? Oh, flip. There's going to be drowners on there. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm in Minecraft. Oh. Okay. Now, where is this beast? The beast of the white orchid. Also, how am I going to kill the... Oh, look at my little horsey in the distance. How are we going to kill the beast when I'm in water? Here. Chat, do you see a beast? I see a beast. I see a beast now. I don't see a beast now. See a beast now? Don't see a beast now. Makes sense. We need herbs to attract it. Okay. Where can we find the buckthorn? The beast of the white orchid, use your Witcher senses to find the hunter. And this is also the beast of the white orchid. Okay, we're here. We're where the buckthorn is. Hello, sir. Have you seen buckthorn? I'm a herbalist. But herbs actually work. Chamomile tea works, that's for sure, that's for sure. Ow, oh my gosh, I left triggered and I like caught my... Oh, that's where it is! Oh, hold on. You have your horse come to you, double press A, yeah. Oh my gosh, is this buckthorn? Ooh, what is that? I pressed my controller down and I like pinched my skin of my leg. Okay.
Lydia, hear our cheer, Witcher's might is drawing near. With sword in hand, she'll lead the fight, chasing shadows.
Well,
keep her cheer.
Ah, thank you, Christian. Did I get it? Well, okay, cool. Oh my gosh, I have so much breath. Holy Chad lungs. Holy moly. You know who can hold that breath for a long time? Regional level swimmer and grade 8 flute, by the way. Maybe I was a regional level swimmer when I was like 12, but still. Yep. Okay, where is the... Actually, I didn't do swimming at my school because I thought I was too cool and I could already swim. So I did not sign up for school swimming. Yeah. Okay, where is this beast? Now we go here, but the door is locked. Where can I find keys? Back to the herbalist, maybe? With the buckthorn? Or did I just use the herbalist? Okay, use your witcher senses to find the hunter. Wait, there's actually so much. Should I get the rest of the buckthorn? Ooh. Chat, do you think these fishies bite? I feel intimidated by them. What if they all gang up on me? Can I grab them and eat them, or? Not that I would do that, I'm just asking if I could hypothetically. Okay, please start screaming at me if my breath is about to run out, by the way. I'm going for a 0 death run in this game. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I run out of breath faster when I'm swimming quickly. The realism in this game, that's crazy. Okay, surely that's enough. Bro, if it tells me I haven't got... Okay, I'm going to the surface, I'm scared. Okay, if it tells me I haven't got enough buckthorn, bruh. I did not already die, what? I did not... What? I did not die. When? Okay, your memories are too good. Please chug some more. I need you to be more sloob. Gaslighting her. Actually, I didn't die. I'll have you know. Okay, your comments almost killed me, but I being the pro gamer I was, you're welcome, did not die. Sorry.
Kings do the fighting, but peasants do the dying.
Pointless.
Watch where you walk.
Wow, okay.
Service.
That's rough. Wussy wussy! Hello, Roach. Sorry again about the name. That's what I do. Okay, cool. You got an attitude, pull out the sword. Oh, beef! I'm actually, I'm not killing innocent civilians in this game. Because I'm in a good mood. If I was in a bad mood, however. Roach is an endearing name. What's the issue? Okay, my little naughty roachy. Okay, my little cockroachy looking ah. Oh, wrong way.
Faster.
Sorry, I just assumed that it would auto I assumed it would auto the... Right, we're just in the middle of the woods. Okay, this is... You're right, okay, I'm gonna... I had it on auto drive. I just assumed it would auto drive the right. I have a question. Okay. I would not get a Tesla because I feel like it's not the best car to get at the moment.
Come on.
But if you get a Tesla, can you like auto drive ever? Like in a certain place, are you allowed to just press auto drive?
Run, Roach.
Even on water.
What did the folk do?
Right. Oh my gosh! We intimidate. Can we eat the cow? Okay, sorry. Moving on.
Come on, Roach.
Aw, I don't think you can knock people over. I think it auto goes like past them. Oh, this is a vegan playthrough. I was just asking. I assume that you're not vegan in games, so I would assume that you would know. What's what? What was that? What? What is what? It's a griffin! Oh, flip! Okay, how do I get off my horse? Okay. Flip-a-doodle. I forgot how to combat.
What now, you piece of...
What? Hold on, where is my health? Okay, hold on. Let me run away to get it out. Also, I can't accidentally hit Roochy the horse, right? Brother is stuck in here. Okay. How do I lock on? I'm trying to right click and left click and what? I'm missing 99% of what I hit. Okay, I'm doing damage. Okay, I'm not only hitting the air. Thank you very much. I am not only hitting air. I am just...
Something's keeping her here.
Something's keeping her here? What's keeping her here? Whoops. Always like to have my... Whoa. Are they eggs or mushrooms? Chat, would you like to try the strange, ominous mushrooms? Hold on, he said try again tomorrow, right? Where, how do we get to tomorrow?
Hey-ya.
Are we on our way to find the Growly Pop again? Hey-ya! Do horsies actually respond to that? Yes! They respond to hey-ya! Hey-ya! Don't know any of the lyrics of that song. Hey-ya! That's all I know, my bad. Yeah, no, that's actually all I know. How was I supposed to... It was this house. Oh. Is
Faster.
that a bear? It was back to this place that needed a key. Witchy senses to find a key. Ooh, examine the footprints. Don't mind if I do.
Trails fresh.
I swear they're just ours.
His love just left home.
So they're not home. I'm following you. I'll find you. Can't hide from me. Oh, hello. Hello, Miss Laugh.
You, Miss Love.
That's a cool name.
Hear that? Wolves? No. Wild dogs.
Yes. More dangerous than wolves.
Where'd you find the Nilgavdian's bodies?
I'm hunting bigger game. The Nilfgaardians the Griffin killed. Where'd you find them?
Nilfgaardians. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. My bad, chat.
You're a witcher. That monster slayer they's talking about in the village.
Yeah, Monster Slayer. That's us. Ha.
I'll show you, sure. But, I gotta kill those mutts before they hurt someone. Will you help? That is, if you don't mind blunting your silver blades on them.
Why not?
Sure. Griffin's not going
Wow, our
anywhere.
eyes kind of cool.
Dogs might, though. So
Do we have cool eyes in the series as well?
This dog's been a problem for a while now.
Since the war started, soldier on the march, he'll stop to rape a woman, strangle her, kill her man.
How crazy is it, chat, that wolves are a thing in real life as well?
But a dog, a kick in passing, no more.
Food for
these
thought.
Stray mutts form packs. They're gaunt, guts stuck to their spines, covered in skate. Too late. Attacked another one.
Oh. Shall I just go up and slice them or? Oh, flip. Okay. Oh, they're all like crying. If a fight provides too difficult, you can flee and live to hold to run. Okay. It thinks I'm gonna die to a few wolves. Nah, that's crazy. They're all crying. Yeah. Yeah, be like that. Yeah. Eat something to gain vitality. Ooh. Yeah, we kind of got the good grub. Yeah, we got some bread. We got some drinks. Maybe some hardcore vodka. Oh my gosh, this is so much reading. Oh my gosh, this is so much reading. Yep, I read that. Yes. So I ate it? Am I better health? No, I didn't eat it. I'm not better health. Okay. Consume. I don't want to consume 5 bread. Okay, nice. Okay, for all that bread, I did not gain much health. Shall we eat another one? Regains over time? Okay, let's leave it. Miss Lav, are you happy?
Dieter.
Oh, Dieter.
You know him. We
Poor
served
little
at the Lord's
Dieter.
Manor together, where the Black Army's encamped now. He was a
Dieter
stable
don't look like
hand,
he's
and I
coming
was the
back.
Lord's hunter.
07 Dieter.
But that was before... well, a long time ago.
Sorry. Hope you weren't close.
No, not at all.
So, can you show me where you found the Nilfgaardians? Griffin, know anything about it?
Not much. Not my
Yeah,
kind of
the
game.
Griffin.
You're his kind, though.
Okay, I am not regaining health very fast.
I will
Bro, my health bar ain't looking too healthy.
No Griffin
There is
can hear
red
me
blood
nor
around the
spy.
edges of my screen. Is that normal? My eyes. Oh, it's gone now. Almost a third. Like a third health.
Greetings. Good day, dear. Good day.
I'm just pressing the NPC small talk lines. Don't mind me.
Greetings.
Oh, you want some juicy mole? Okay, let's have another whole loaf of bread. Brother, what was that ASMR? Imagine the guy making that sound for the video game. That was a wet slap.
Was here.
Let's just say.
One lay there, by the stump, headless. The other hung from a branch, guts splayed, stretching down to... Watch out for yourself now.
Okay.
I bet his
I'll
wet.
be fine. Not the first Griffin I've dealt with. Not
Yes.
likely to be the last either.
Yep.
Hope you're right. Good hunting now.
Flip-a-doodle, chat. I'm so flipping sorry. I want to play Witcher for a longer time. I realized it was 11:30 and I wanted to play so flipping bad.
You can
but now I'm
meditate
past
in
my
the game
bedtime and I'm
your
so
health is
tired
back.
again. And I really, really, really want to do an IRL tomorrow. And if I do an IRL, I need to wake up early to travel and it not be dark because it's getting dark really fast. And I don't want to sacrifice not doing the IRL tomorrow because I stayed up like an hour later. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking about the IRL and I'm like, I really don't want to get there and it already be dark and me not be able to do anything. Like and it was dark today. It was dark today before I started streaming, which is crazy. And I really want to do an IRL tomorrow. I'm sorry. I should have just ended at 11, but I
Do
really
what
wanted
you
to play
think
Witcher.
is the best huggies.
Okay, I'm sorry this is only a really short one. I get tired really quickly when I'm used to going to bed at a certain time, you know? Okay, we can play more later. Next stream, we're actually beating The Witcher. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, flip, what was that? Whoopsie, sorry, misclick. Can I? It auto saves, right? It auto saves. I can just close the game and it will auto save, right? Okay. Okay. Sorry. It'll be worth it though, I promise.
It's okay, Lydia. Good night. I appreciate you very, very, very much. Summoned until tomorrow, Peeper Rose.
I appreciate you too very much, Sammy T. Thank you. Okay, hold on. Get your blankets, okay? Get your blankets. I do not see enough Lydia V blankets to be bad.
Blankeyes time.
No tuckies for tonight unless I see a lot more.
Thank you for the mini stream tonight and get some good rest for an epic IRL stream tomorrow. See you soon.
Thank you, Randy. Thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy stream. Obviously, I can't say what exactly I'm doing, but it. Okay. I think it's gonna be really, really, really good. Please also do not put ketchup on your blue blanket. Should not need to be said, but needs to be said. I will not be leaking the location.
WW stream today. Thank you.
Thank
Lydia
you,
Hub.
Archie. Appreciate it. I am.
Oh my gashy washy woo. I missed you so much from last stream till today. I struggled to survive without you, and you looked so happy and smiled a lot this stream, which makes me even happier.
Apparently, I laughed as well.
Thank you for an amazing stream. It was fun as always. Have a great sleep and can wait for the IRL blanket Peeper Rose.
Thank you, and Gabby, thank you. Okay, fingers crossed, chat. Max is tucked away in bed, fast asleep, not regretting his actions today. He has finally left, so I am assuming that he is safely in bed. Okay, sorry, Chad, do I laugh too much and it's awkward? He's in hospital. Oh. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you for, now I, every time I laugh, I'm like, am I laughing awkwardly? Okay, chat. I love you guys very much. I'm sorry, which it was short. I'm mad.
Have a great night. Thanks, you make the world a better place. I promise to give you the regular 6 to 7 roast TTS. But none today.
Thank you, lad, very much, Sam. Thank you. Wow, no roast today. Wow, appreciate it. Okay, tomorrow I am probably gonna see you guys for an IRL. Until then, in the meantime, if you haven't already, remember to join the bestest community in the whole world, because they are wholesome and kind and true. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you. And funny and cute and have really big sparkly eyes, and yeah, I think you should join if you have no one to play games with, or you want to hang out in the VC.
I just got your gift today in the mail. I love and appreciate you, Lydia Lovers.
Anonymous! Thank you for the $20. Thank you. Thank you. Stop the glaze. My bad. You guys are actually horrible. I hate you. Is that what you want? You want to be bullied? Yeah. Well, just listen to whatever you